So, a lot of people have come to me to ask, hey, what is CTE in SQL and how does it work? So here's my response to them. CTE simply stands for Common Table Expression, right? And a common table expression in SQL is, a temporary result set that can be referenced within a select, insert, update, or delete statement. Now, it makes complex queries more readable and reusable. So here, you would see the basic syntax for a CTE in SQL. It begins with the keyword with, and you call the CTE name you intend to give to the common table expression as. Then you have a curve bracket opened here. So you say with the CTE name as the curve bracket. Then within the curve bracket, you can, of course, decide to write to the next line. Define the CTE by, selecting the select clause or select keyword, the first column 1, column 2 from some table and where a particular condition is satisfied. Then you close your CTE using the curved bracket here. The next is to use the CTE in the main query you would like to run, which is select asterisk from CTE. So I'll give you a practical example here. And I try to list all customers from the Chinook database who spend more than the average monthly spending. All right. And this is the query that I have written to depict the use or show the use of CTE, common table expression. As seen in the syntax displayed above, I started my common table expression with monthly spending. So with monthly spending as, here's a select. So I'm going to select the customer ID, the first name, and I will be selecting the transaction month from the invoice ID column. But this time around, I have to extract the month using the subtra function here in SQLite. Subtra invoice ID 6,2, which means start from the 6th index and give me 2 characters or 2 items or 2 numbers. And I have to use the sum function to calculate the total of the sum of the total column. And I'll be recording that or storing that as total monthly spending. And this will be picked from the invoices table. I also want to extract the customer's first name, which is from the customers table. And I'm joining these 2 tables, the invoices and the customers table, using the customer ID. And there's going to be a group by customer ID and transaction month. So here's the first CTE I've declared, but I want to declare multiple CTEs in this case because the question says list all customers who spend more than the average monthly spending. So from the first common table expression, I have extracted these columns, 4 columns, and I'm storing them under the table called monthly spending. Of course, this is just a virtual table, right? Then I want to create another CTE called average monthly spending. And in this CTE, I'll be extracting or calculating the average of the total monthly spending from the monthly spending table, which is this CTE that I've created above. And now I can write my main query. So here's the main query here. I want to select the customer ID, the first name, the transaction month, the total monthly spending, and the overall average monthly spending from the monthly spending CTE I've created above, and also joining the average monthly spending on. Here's my condition, where the total monthly spending is greater than the average monthly spending. And then I will be grouping by 1, which is the customer ID, and I want to order by the transaction month. So I haven't written this code. All you need to do is to highlight to select all the codes you've written for the CTE, all right, and run the code to see the output. So here's the output, and these are the names of all the customers, right, including their ID and the transaction month whose total spending is greater than the overall average spending for the month or for that month, or the overall monthly spending. Yes. And that is how to use CTE. And I hope with this short video you have a clear understanding of CTE and how it works in SQL. Thank you for watching. Please follow me to get more tips like this on your data fields. Goodbye.